is actually damn good.
I'm calling both games.
It's past your bedtime.
All in my ass.
Welcome to the shit show, everyone. This is game one of the NLCS between the New York Mets and the LA Dodgers. We are basically 8 minutes before the game started. Yeah, no, some other shit that I had to be doing. I had to do the Rams bye week video as well, but like I'm gonna edit it after the goddamn stream. But here we are, game one between the Mets and the Dodgers. I think the Mets, I think we're still in warm-ups. We're still in warm-ups before the first inning. In the first inning, the Mets will bat, and after that, then we will be batting, you know, all the other shenanigans and stuff. But just stick around. I mean, the YouTube thingy, it's not maintaining well, but the Twitch and the Kick, those might be doing well. So stick around, people. This is gonna be a shit show and a half. Oh boy. I think my YouTube thing still doesn't want to fucking work. Has issues with, you know. Okay, so you know, we got like 7 minutes before this fucking, you know, we got 7 more minutes, so we're sticking around right there. I will have to check on today's game from the NFL, as well as yeah, this is the only game today for the MLB. Tomorrow we got game 2 on the NLCS and game 1 of the ALCS. Let's check in the NFL today, shall we? So on Sunday, which is today's game, the Chicago Bears beat the Jacksonville Jaguars over there in London, 35-16. Then the Packers beat the Cardinals 34-13. The Colts beat the Titans 20-17. The Texans beat the Patriots 41-21. Tampa Bay beat New Orleans 51-27. The Eagles beat the Browns 20-16. The Ravens beat the Commies 30-23. The Chargers beat the Broncos 23-16, even though the Broncos try to come back. Then the Steelers, they beat the Raiders 32-13. The Detroit Lions, they just smacked the shit out of Dallas 47-9. And the Falcons beat the Panthers 38-20. And now for the Sunday night game, you got between Cincinnati and the Giants. Then tomorrow night's game is between Buffalo and the Jets. So that's all you got for the NFL world. We got still have some NBA preseason because the NBA doesn't start until October 22nd. And I mean October 22nd, which is, that's the debut of the NBA season. Then the NHL, we're in the regular season, so okay, so I could stream a hockey game, but I'm just streaming when they're at home. Okay, I don't think they're at home.
Immediately, as soon as you hear the
I literally don't know if they're gonna be at home. I'm just looking at their schedule for the Kings. For Kings hockey, I'm just looking at it at their first home game. Okay, the first home game is October 24th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 games for the Kings is basically on the road. Then we're at home against San Jose, which is the worst team last year. But yes, we are still waiting. It's only 4 minutes before the first pitch, because the first pitch is at 5:15. Okay, so basically what people really wanted to see. I could stream October 22nd if I wanted to. You know what it means, right? I don't know how I'm gonna do with the hockey realm.
You know what? How about this? How about this?
All the stuff that's over there, chat, all that stuff over there is making this entire show very uncomfortable. But anyway, people, we got some baseball action. We're still waiting. It's only 3 more minutes until this baseball action is here because you know, we're just here for the baseball. I know the Rams are in the bye week, but we're still here. So far, we only got like 2 people voted, which is why. Okay, we got 2 more minutes until whatever this game is because we're still waiting on this game.
Put away. I'm not in a shower time tonight, and then I'm gonna sleep with Tuesday night.
We got 2 more minutes until the freaking first pitch of the shit show of the NLCS. I'm definitely looking forward if the Dodgers can win this entire series against the Grimace. We're still in warm-ups, people. We're still in warm-ups, so we're just... You gotta wait for another minute. 1 more minute, then we're gonna deal with this shenanigan because, you know, all of this.
What's the weirdest kind of like porn you've ever watched? Yeah, the weirdest, or like the one that you're kind of the most embarrassed about.
Okay, the game is gonna be here. It's in progress. So now, first up on bat for tonight is Francisco Lindor, the shortstopper from the New York Mets. As you can see, this is what we're gonna be seeing off of it. As we're actually been waiting for it. It's the first person in bat.
So if you want to know the most stupid, I'm ashamed to say this out loud, so I'm going to spoiler. I'm going to...
Okay, so we're actually been waiting. We're
Don't
actually
laugh.
waiting.
Don't laugh. I'll kill you. I'll kill you if you laugh.
Okay, now we're demonetized.
Do you like it? Or... We should watch it together, JK, unless...
Okay, so now the first inning is here. Top of the first. It's Francisco Lindor. He's at bat. On deck is Vientos. And in the hole is Mimos. Then Alonso, Marte, Winker, Iglesias, Taylor, and Alvarez for the Mets. Okay, so now first pitch. It's a fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now we're in the second pitch. So second pitch. It's a knuckle curve. He hits it. And that's going to be out. Grounded out from the second baseman. Throws it to first. And that is Gavin Lux. Throws it to Freddie Freeman. 1 out, boys. 2 more. Then we're going to be in the bottom of the first. I know this might be a harder opponent because they have Grimace in their side. Because Grimace blessed them from hell. So now this is Vientos. And first pitch, it's a fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike. Okay, so second pitch. Another fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike again.
That's me.
I mean, the first one is a swing strike. This one's called strike. So 2 strikes, 1 out. Third pitch, it's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be almost hit to the dirt. And that's going to be ball 1. So, and now the batter calls a timeout. Vientos called timeout. He just needs to readjust his form to hit the baseball when he was batting. And okay, so fourth pitch is a slider, and that's going to be a little bit lower to the box, and that's going to be called for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Okay, so now we're in the 5th pitch. 5th pitch, it's a knuckle curve. He hits it, and that's going to be a foul. Just go to the left side, grounded way to the left. So now it's pitch number 6. Pitch number 6. It's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be called for a swing strike. And he is struck out. 2 outs. 2 outs, boys. 2 outs. 1 more. Then we're going to the bottom of the 1st. And this is Mimos. He's at bat. Then on deck is Alonso. Then Marte is in the hole. So pitch number 1. This is a fastball. A little bit off the left side. And that's going to be called for a ball. Pitch number 2. This is going to be a fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. So pitch number 3, it's a knuckle curve. And that's a swing strike right there. So that's 2 strikes and 1 ball as 2 outs. We are trying to do this, boys. Don't upset me, Dodgers. Pitch number 4. That's going to be a knuckle curve. And that's going to be a little bit lower to the ground. A little bit lower on the box. And that's going to be called for a ball. So 2 ball. Ball 2. So now pitch number 5. Pitch number 5. That's going to be another fastball. And that's going to be way off to the top left. And that's going to be ball 3. As you know. How to pitch it lower to the box. Okay, so pitch number 6. It's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be out as Tommy Edman gets him out. Let's go. And now we are in the bottom of the 1st. There you flip and go. That's what I wanted to see off of this team, is try their hardest. And I mean try their hardest. And now we are in the bottom of the 1st. This is what Dodgers baseball is all about. So we can shut down the Grimace. I mean, we wanted to shut down Grimace. I don't care about the purple seat in City Field. We need a purple seat for Dodger Stadium, not City Field. Okay, so now we're on commercial break. We're not going anywhere because, you know, okay, so we're in commercial break. We're not going anywhere. It's just the fact that, you know, we actually did well on the outfield, just like what we did in Game 5. Game 4 and Game 5, we actually did well in the outfield. That's how we actually do something. Maybe we could continue doing it in the outfields. And now with the batting situation, we had to do good on the batting. And not try to Snooch the pooch.
Oh, you don't wanna okay, I'll wait. Tell me when you're done. Just tell me when you're done.
Okay, so now Otani's at bat. Mookie Betts is on deck.
Good luck, good
Then
luck.
in the hole is Freddie Freeman. Then T. Hernandez, Will D. Smith, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Gavin Lux, Tommy Edman, and that's basically it.
That's not you. Okay, good. I expect pictures.
I mean, Yamamoto did well when he was pitching Game 5. I mean, he's probably going to sit out for this series, for this game, because
Well, I probably.
I mean, Yamamoto did well for Game 5. It's just the fact that he might have to sit out for this
I'd
one.
probably be more into them though.
This one's going to be a harder opponent, since they have Grimace on this side. I think the commercial might be ending. So now, okay, so Otani's that bad. So now, first pitch, it's a cutter, a little bit off to the left side, and that's going to be called for a ball. So now the second pitch is here. Second pitch, fastball. This time he hits it, and that's going to be grounded to second baseman, and that's going to be out. It went to Jose Iglesias, and he throws it to Pete Alonso. So now this is Mookie Betts at bat. Then on deck is Freddie Freeman. Then T. Hernandez is in the hole. So pitch number 1. This is gonna be a fastball, and that's gonna be called for a ball as it almost hit him. Almost hit him. So now this is pitch number 2. So pitch number 2, that's going to be a fork ball, and that almost hit to the dirt. Not quite, but that's going to be ball 2. 2 ball, 1 out, no strikes. So now pitch number 3. Pitch number 3, it's a cutter, and that's going to be called for another ball, a little bit off to the right. So now it's the 4th pitch. 1 more ball. Mookie has to walk.
Be careful about yelling.
So pitch number 4, it's a cutter, and that's going to be way off to the top left.
No, seriously.
And now Mookie has to walk.
I have sound sensitivity. It hurts. You yell like that.
So up next is Freddie Freeman, as now Mookie Betts is on first. Then T. Hernandez is on deck. Then in the hole is Will D. Smith. After Will D. Smith is Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Gavin Lux, Tommy Edman. Pitch number 1, cutter, and that's gonna be a ball as it way out to the left.
No, you're not.
This is Freddie Freeman, by the way, at bat. So now pitch number 2. So pitch number 2. Pitch number 2. This is a cutter, and that's going to be called for a strike.
Maybe. But of course, you definitely needs to get there.
Okay, so now pitch number 3. Pitch number 3. This is a fork ball, and it already hit to the dirt, so that's going to be ball 2. 2 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and Betts is on first.
Try my mean mom voice on you. My mean mom voice on you. Am I like really speaking like that?
So now it's pitch number 4.
Should I?
As they're trying, oh, they're trying to look at bets just in case he try to steal. Oh, they're trying to pick up the first base. They're trying to look for bets. As he's trying to steal, he's trying to steal second. So if he try to steal second, that'll be funny.
That's the only song you're gonna hear for like days when I edit video.
So now pitch number 4. This is a fastball. He hits in, that's going to be called for a foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. They're trying to look for bets, just in case he try to leave first for second. Oh, they're trying to pick up first base again. They just like eyeing. They're trying to keep eyeing on bets, on Mickey Betts, but no, he's actually gonna be staying there until. So now this is pitch number 5. This is gonna be a fork ball, and that's gonna be a little bit lower to the box, and that's gonna be ball 3. 1 more ball, he's gonna be walking, and Freeman's gonna be on. Freddie Freeman's gonna be on first. Okay, so now pitch number 6 is a cutter, and that's gonna be a little bit off to the left side, and that's gonna be ball 4. So Freddie Freeman walks to first. Mookie Betts walks to second. 2 walks so far tonight. And now we're at T. Hernandez. If someone hits a home run, it'll be 3-0. Yeah, I wish the home run will be there, so I can actually be celebrating my ass off. But that's gonna be hilarious. But anyway, this is T. Hernandez, as he's at for bat. So pitch number 1, this is a fastball, and that's gonna be way off to the top. So that's gonna be ball 1. 3 more ball, bases loaded. I wanted that. I wanted 3 more balls so we can make bases loaded. It'll be hilarious. Or hit him. Throw the pitch number 2. It's a fastball, and that's gonna be a little bit off at the bottom. So that's gonna be ball 2. 2 more. We want bases loaded, so we can get a grand slam for the next bat. Okay, so now pitch number 3. Now they're trying to look for someone. Pitch number 3, it's a cutter. And that's going to be ball 3 as it goes below it. 1 more. He'll be walking. Please, 1 more. 1 more. 1 more pitch. 1 more ball. He'll be walking. And I will love it. The ball. 1 more. 1 more. Bases loaded. Come on, you stupid pitcher. Okay, ball 4. Okay, pitch number 4. This is a cutter. And that's going to be a little bit off to the left. And that's going to be ball 4. Bases now loaded. Bases is now loaded. Oh my god, this is so good. I know it. This is so good. If Will D. Smith hits a home run. If Will D. Smith hit the home run, it is 4-0. Please, we need a grand slam. Unless it's gonna be another walk and it's just gonna be like, yep, it's 1-0. You let this shit happen. Oh my god, this is just pure humorous. Just to look at this, it's just hilarious to look at it. In my standpoint, it's a little bit hilarious. Okay, just showing the mound visits, as bases is now loaded. It's just in case for any of that. If we get a home run out of this, I will fucking laugh. Oh yeah, then on deck is Max Muncy, then Kaiki Hernandez is in the hole. I wanted to see this home run. Pitch number 1. This is gonna be a cutter. He hits it and oh my god, that's gonna be out. Oh, flies out to the center field. You need more you need more power to get the home run, actually. More batting power. So now this is Max Muncy's turn at bat. Then on deck is Kaiki Hernandez. Then Gavin Lux is in the hole. Then after Gavin Lux is Tommy Edman, then Otani. Pitch number 1. It's a cutter. And that's going to be called for a strike. Pitch number 2. That's going to be a fork ball. And that, my friend, that hit to the dirt. So now we're in pitch number 3. Pitch number 3. It's a cutter. And that's going to be a way off to the top. So that's going to be ball 2. 2 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Oh, 2 outs. It's because of, Wildy Smith got out by the center field. So now we're pitch number 4. Pitch number 4. It's a cutter. He hits it. And that's going to be over there. That's a single, as you know. 2 people scored. And that's Freddie Freeman and T. Hernandez scores. And that is going to be 2-0. We're up by 2. Kind of gets too excited. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so this is now Kaiki Hernandez. Game 5 on Friday. He hits a home run. So now this is Kaiki Hernandez at bat. Pitch number 1. That's going to be a slider. And that's going to be called for a ball 1. As wild pitch right there. Both T. Hernandez and Max Muncy stole third and second. So now T. Hernandez in third. Max Muncy's in second. Love it, the fact that they stole a run. Pitch number 2. It's a cutter. He hits it, grounded ball, and oh my god, it's out. Grounded to the pitcher and throws it to Pete Alonso. Cody Senga. So now we're in the top of the second. As you know, we managed to score. So now, as we managed to score, I mean top of the second, not tot of the second. What the hell's a tot? I don't know what the tot is. The only thing I know is a thought. Don't take this out of context, what I just said. But anyway, let me check. Oh, 7-0 Bengals. 7-0 Cincinnati. That's the only 2 people voting for this crap. Hold up, people. I kind of do need to do something real quick. It's about turning on this damn light. There you go. Much better. Just need to add a little bit lighting to the room. Maybe one day I'll get like a freaking like lighting thingy so I can actually stream while actually having the light. Because next Sunday, oh boy, we got a tank ball for the ages between the Jaguars and the Patriots over there in London. Over there in London, England, for a tank ball. Well, let's get back to baseball, shall we? Okay, all these commercials are getting annoying. It's just the fact that you had to deal with them. Okay, so now this is Pete Alonso. Then Marte, he's at bat. He's on deck. Then Winker's in the hole. So now pitch number 1. This is going to be a fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike. So 2 more strikes, he's going to be out. Pitch number 2. It's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be called for a strike. Oh, come on. Pitch number 3 is a slider, a little bit off to the right, and that's going to be called for a ball. Pitch number 4. This is going to be a fastball. A little bit lower, and that's going to be called for ball 2. 2 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 5. This is going to be a slider. And that's a swing strike. He struck out, so that's 1 out. Okay, so this is Marte's turn. Then on deck is Winker. Then Iglesias is in the hole. So pitch number 1, that's a fastball, and that's going to be called for a strike. So now pitch number 2, another fastball, and that's going to be ball 1. A little bit lower to the ground. Pitch number 3. That's going to be a slider, and that's a little bit off the right. Oh, God. Pitch number 4. That's a fastball. Hits it, and that's going to be called for a foul. Pitch number 5 is a slider a little bit lower, and that's gonna be called for a ball. A little bit lower there. Now the batter call timeout. I feel a lot sleepy. A little bit. Okay, so now pitch number 6. That's a fastball. And yup, another strikeout. Struck out. That's 2 outs right there. So now it is Winker at bat. Then Iglesias. Iglesias is basically on deck. Then in the hole is Taylor. Then Alvarez. Okay, so first pitch. First pitch, that's going to be a knuckle curve. And that's going to be called for ball 1. A little bit off there. So pitch number 2, it's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be sharply out. Second baseman, and Gavin Lux, and throws it to Freddie Freeman. There you go. This is what I wanted to see off of the Dodgers. Now we're in the bottom of the second. Let's go. Let's go. Bottom of the second. This game is going to be going so fast. Okay, so now we're in the bottom of the second. This is called Majesty. I know we're the Grimace Killer, but you know, fuck the Grimace mascot. Grimace should have just stayed with the Dodgers because you know. Oh God. Okay, so now is the bottom of the second, as you know. Okay, we're still on commercial break. We're just waiting until when the commercial ends, then baseball's action. So now we're back. By the second is here. So now this is Gavin Lux. On deck is Tommy Edman, then Otani is in the hole. So now pitch number 1, it's a curveball, and that's going to be ball 1. Now this is the second pitch. It's a cutter. And that's going to be called for a ball. A little bit off to the top. It's still 2-0. Still 2-0. Pitch number 3. It's going to be a fastball. and that's gonna be ball 3. One more ball, he's gonna be walking, boys. We needed a walk or a home run. We got 2 people score. Pitch number 4. That's gonna be a fastball, and that's gonna be called for a strike this time. So 3 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 5. It's a cutter, a little bit low, and that's gonna be called for a ball. I got my luck. I'm walking. Sorry with all the yawning. I should do this with my eyes closed. So this is Tommy Edman at bat. As now Gavin Lux is on first. Oh, they trying to look at first for a second. So now, and oh, it's an automatic ball. He didn't have enough time because the pitcher pitch, the timer just runs out. So now, pitch number 1. That's gonna be a slider. He hits it, and oh my god, that's gonna be out from the third baseman versus the first baseman, and that's gonna be from Vientos to Alonso, as Gavin Lux is on second. I just sacrificed a bunt. So now this is Ohtani at bat. He already got his hit, and the last time he hit, he got out. I fell sleepy while doing. So pitch number 1, it's a cutter. He hits it. That's gonna be over there. And I think that's a single. As now Gavin Lux scores from second to, now it's 3-0. Actually hit it from the right field. So now it's a mountain visit for the Mets again. So now it's the mountain visit for the Mets. So how long have we been streaming? Like 49 minutes? Okay, so now they're changing the pitcher. Reed Garrett, he is definitely replacing Kuda Senga? Maybe Senga? So now this is Mookie Betts. He's at bat. Then Freddie Freeman is on deck. Then in the hole is Tio. Oh, it's Tio Hernandez. I'll call him Tio Hernandez. So Tio Hernandez. Okay, so we're actually still waiting for the mountain visit. And, I mean, yes, Freddie Freeman's still limping, but we could replace him with Chris Taylor. Save him up for the next game, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so they're done with the mound visit. So now let's get into the baseball action before I fell asleep. And oh, they're trying to pick up first base. Nope, you are not trying to pick up Otani. So now okay. First pitch is gonna be a cutter, and that's gonna be called for a strike. Second pitch, that's gonna be second pitch. That's a sinker. He hits in. That's gonna be out by the second baseman. That's gonna be 2 outs. It's literally lined directly to Jose Iglesias. So now it is Freddie Freeman at bat, even though he's kind of is limping because of an ankle. He could. So pitch number 1, it is a fastball, and that's gonna be called for a ball. Oh, gosh. Pitch number 2, it's a cutter. He hits it, and that's gonna be called for a strike. Oh, he hits it, and that's gonna be a foul. Oh shit, my computer's the battery's low again. So now pitch number 3. As you know, gotta feel tired. Gotta grab. Pitch number 3. It's a cutter. He hits it again, and that's gonna be a foul. I'll just definitely have my back thingy so I can actually rest. This seems better. Having a pillow that helps your back. Oh, they're trying to pick up first base again. No, you're not trying to get Otani out. Freddie Freeman might gonna score something. Pitch number 4. That's gonna be a splitter. And that almost hit to the ground, but oh my god, and never mind. They caught him. Stealing second base, and that's gonna be out. Now it's gonna be top of the 3rd. We got like 7 more before I need to fall asleep, but I have other shit to do. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry, people. I just saw, you know. So now we're top of the 3rd. I just feel sleepy. I might have to wake up around 1 to do this. Okay, so now, you know, I feel way too sleepy, but okay, so there's no commercial break. It's just like when the commercial ends, this is gonna be the third inning. Still 2-0, which is not bad. Okay, so this is Jose Iglesias. He's at bat. Then on deck is Taylor. Then Alvarez is in the hole. So first pitch, that is gonna be a fastball, and that's considered to be, he hits in, that's gonna be a foul. So pitch number 2, that's a slider, as that all it's a little bit off to the right, and that's gonna be called for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 3, that's gonna be a slider. That's a little bit off to the right again, and that's gonna be ball 2. Now the batter calls timeout. Oh wait, pitch number 4. That's gonna be a fastball, and that's gonna be called for a strike. Now the batter calls timeout. So pitch number 5, fastball. He hits it, and that's gonna be fly out the center field, and it's out. Kike Hernandez caught that. He caught it like he tried to reach for the stars, and that star is the baseball. Have a dumb analogy with stars. So now this is Taylor. He's at bat. Then on deck is Alvarez. Then in the hole is Francisco Lindor. So pitch number 1, it's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be a foul. Pitch number 2, knuckle curve. And that's going to be a strike. Now we're at pitch number 3. Pitch number 3 is a slider, and that's going to be a ball as it go a little bit lower. Pitch number 4. Pitch number 4 is a fastball. He hits in, that's going to be called for a foul. So now pitch number 5. It's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be called for a ball. So that's ball 2, 2 strikes, 2 ball, 1 out. Pitch number 6, slider. He hits it, and that's gotta be popped out by the catcher, and that's gonna be caught by Will Smith in foul territory. So that's going to be 2 outs. So now this is going to be Alvarez on bat. Then on deck is Lindor. Then in the hole is Vientos. So now pitch number 1, knuckle curve. And that's going to be a swing strike. Pitch number 2, it's a fastball. And that's going to be a swing strike. Pitch number 3, it's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be ball. It's almost trying to hit the dirt. So now pitch number 4, it's a slider. A little bit lower to the bottom right, and that's going to be called for a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch number 5, it's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be another ball, went a little bit lower. So now pitch number 6, it's a knuckle curve. This time he hits in, that's going to be a foul. Oh my God. Oh, better call timeout. It's Alvarez call timeout. That last hit, it was literally bouncing out to the left side of the field. Pitch number 7, it's a fastball. Hits in, that's going to be another foul. Keeps going to the foul territory. I just hit it right behind him. Pitch number 8, it's a slider. And this time he got struck out. There you go. Now we're in the middle of the 8th. As of Hernandez is at bat. Oh wait, the bottom of the 3rd now. What's half of? Okay, so. Oh yeah, Freddie Freeman's at bat. Then Tio Hernandez is in on deck. Then Wody Smith, he's in the hole. Oh my God, I've always been doing this because you know. So basically, this is gonna be, you know, that I'm just like, a little bit tired. So, Freddie Freeman's at bat. We're just waiting until the bottom of the third is here. It's already, you know. It's still 3-1. Oh, it's still 3-0, by the way. I read the score a little bit wrong because I was so tired. Okay, so pitch number 1, that's going to be way off to the top left side. And that's going to be called for a ball. That's a sweeper, by the way. So pitch number 2. Pitch number 2. Sinker. He hits it, and that's going to be drive to the right field, as you know. That's going to be a single. Thought it was going to be an error, but no. So Freddie Freeman, he's on first. So this is going to be Tio Hernandez. Then Will D. Smith is on deck. Then Max Muncy's in the hole. So pitch number 1, that's a sinker. He hits in, that's going to be a foul. Pitch number 2 is a splitter, and that's going to be a ball, went a little bit lower. Pitch number 3, it's a splitter. He hits it this time, and that's going to be another foul. So far, no outs this time. Pitch number 4. That's gonna be a cutter, and that's gonna be called for a strike, and that's gonna be 1 out. As Freddie Freeman is still on first. Tio Hernandez got out with a struck-out. So now this is going to be Will D. Smith. He's at bat. On deck is Max Muncy. Then in the hole is Kike Hernandez. So now pitch number 1. This is a sweeper. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now pitch number 2. Pitch number 2 is a sinker, and that's going to be called for a foul as he hits it, and that's going to be a foul. So now it's pitch number 3. Pitch number 3. It's a cutter, and that's going to be a swing strike, and he's out. So that's 2 outs, as both of them has been struck out. So now this is Max Muncy's turn at bat. So as the mound starts to visit, as you know, it's still 3-0 right now. Okay, so now it's going to be another pitcher. This is David Peterson, who's replacing Reed Garrett for the pitching mound. As the mountain still visits. We're at the bottom of the third. We only been streaming for an hour. How many people voted? I want to check how many people voted. Okay, 4 people voted so far. It's 50-50. We're still on a mountain visit, so you're not missing anything. So So this is Max Muncie's turn after this mountain visit, as we still got someone on first, and that is Freddie Freeman still first. Just waiting until, you know. So now pitch number 1 is here, and that's considered to be a sinker, and that's going to be called for a strike. So now pitch number 2, it's another sinker, and that's going to be way off to the left, so that's going to be ball 2. Excuse me. So now pitch number 3. Pitch number 3, another sinker. And that's going to be called, he hits in, that's going to be a foul. So now 2 strike, 1 ball, 2 outs, and Freddie Freeman still in first. He's attempting to try to steal second, but they're looking at him just in case he tries to steal second. So pitch number 4, it's a slider, and that's going to be a swing strike, and he struck out. So now we are in the top of the 4th now. Scoreless drought is still there for the Mets. As you know. Oh, now we're in the top of the 4th. I put third. I made third. I forgot the RD on it. I finally fixed the scoreboard for all these people. The people watching it, I finally fixed the scoreboard now. Might as well just take off my... No, might be a little bit embarrassed. I'm an idiot that opens Discord. There we go. Yeah, we're in the top of the fourth now. We're still waiting on commercial to end. And speaking of having the commercial to end, let me check on that Sunday night football game that's been going on between the Giants and the Bengals, and it's still tied at 7, and it's still 7-0 Bengals, as the Giants are punting. Okay, so now we are at Francisco Lindor. Then Vientos, he's on deck. Then Nemo, he's in the hole. So we're in the top of the fourth, people. Which is okay. So now first pitch, that's gonna be a fastball. And that's going to be ball one, as a little bit off. It's kind of way off to the bottom, top left. Pitch number 2. It's going to be another fastball, and that's going to be another ball. It's a little bit off to the left. So now it's pitch number 3 for Lindor. Pitch number 3, it's another fastball, and it's going to be way off to the top left. One more that he's going to be walking. Try anything else other than a fastball.
Is it true you can't sleep without Markiplier on yours?
Pitch number 4. It's another fastball, and that's going to be a walk for Lindor. Can you do anything else other than a fucking fastball? Maybe like a sinker or a slider or a curveball, but these fastballs gonna make it into a ball. Other than that, it is now Vientos. He's on the bat. Then on deck is Mimos. Then in the hole is Alonso. So pitch number 1, it's a knuckle curve, and it's gonna be ball 1. I don't know what's going on with our pitcher right now, but like Yamamoto could easily struck these people out compared to this guy. So pitch number 2, it's a slider, and that's gonna be a swing strike. At least Yamamoto is better than Flaherty, because Flaherty is just not doing well. So pitch number 3 is a slider. He hits it, and that's gonna be a foul. So now we're pitch number 4. Pitch number 4 has a fastball, and this time Vientos has been struck out, so that's 2 strikeouts already for Vientos. So now 1 out, as Lindor is still in first. So this is Nemo. And pitch number 1, it's a knuckle curve, and that's going to be way off to the left. Yamamoto will call that a first strike. Just saying. I think Yamamoto is a better pitcher than Flaherty. Then on deck is Alonso. Then Marte is in the hole. So pitch number 2, another knuckle curve, and that's going to be lower to the ball. And that's going to be ball. It was lower. Throws it lower. So now pitch number 3. Pitch number 3, it's a slider. He hits it, and that's gonna be out by the shortstopper. Left field. Okay, so left fielder Tio Hernandez into foul territory. That's gonna go straight to the shortstopper a little bit. So now it is Pete Alonso. He's at bat. Then on deck is Marte. Then Winker is in the hole. So pitch number 1 is a slider, and that's gonna be a little bit off to the right side a little bit, and that's gonna be called for a ball. Ball 1. Pitch number 2. It's a sinker. And it hit to the dirt. So now it's pitch number 3. Please get this man out or something. Or strike. Pitch number 3, it's a fastball, and that's going to be called for a ball as it hit to the dirt again. Okay, Flaherty, you're probably trash at your pitching. We need to get a new pitch. We need to switch a pitcher now. So pitch number 4 is a slider. He hits and that's going to be a foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is what Flaherty? Batter called timeout. Pete Alonso called timeout. As you know. I wish they could try to do something. Pitch number 5. It's a knuckle curve. And it gotta be into the dirt again. Jeez. Throw it higher. Don't throw it too high. Just throw it when it's accurate in the box. Pitch number 6. It's a slider, and that's going to be another ball. He walks. Oh, boy. We need to switch the pitcher immediately after that. Flaherty is just not doing too good to get someone out. So now it is Marte. As Flaherty's having issues with his pitching skills now. It's a mound visit. I think it's time for switching a pitcher now. I think Flaherty's throwing skills is actually hurting him. His body must have hurt him. Maybe the next inning we're probably gonna switch out the pitcher. Pitch number 1. It's a slider, and this is Marte at the bat. It's a slider. That's gonna be called for a strike. On deck is Winker and Iglesias. He's in the hole. So now pitch number 2. Okay, pitch number 2 is a slider. He hits it, and that's gonna be fly out to right field, and that's gonna be out. Mookie Betts got him out. So now we're in the bottom of the 4th. bottom of the fourth is here. As you know, who's at bat is Kaiki Hernandez. Then on deck is Gavin Lux. Then Tommy Edman is in the hole. So now we are in commercial. That's right, boys. One commercial. I'm quite tired, but
Brain is gone.
quite tired, but you know, it's been a long day, people.
Gone.
It's been a long day. I'm quite tired, but I had to do this. Part of my job too, people. It's just, you know, this right here, we gotta do something. We only scored three. Last time we scored was in the second inning, so I don't know. We're gonna do more of it, but it depends on how we're gonna be doing it as a team. If so, okay. So now it's Kaiki Hernandez. Kaiki Hernandez at bat. Then we got something, boys. Pitch number 1. It's a curveball, and that's gonna be called for a strike. What a competent pitcher right there by Peterson compared to the Flaherty. So now pitch number 2, that's going to be a charge up. And he hits in, that's going to be a foul. Pitch number 3, that's a fastball. And that's going to be way off to the top. And that's going to be called for a ball. So ball 1 and 2 strikes. Pitch number 4. It's a charge up. This time he hits it. And I believe that's going to be over there at the right field. And that's going to be a single. Okay, so now this is Gavin Lux. He's doing it. He's at bat. So now pitch number 1, it's a sinker. He hits it, and that's going to be a bunt, and that's going to be out by the from the third baseman Vientos to Pete Alonso, and now Kaiki is now on second. As that was a bunt right there to third. So now it is Tommy Edman at bat. So first pitch, it's a charge up, and that's going to be called for a ball a little bit lower. So pitch number 2, it's a sinker, and that's going to be called for a strike. So now pitch number 3 is a fastball. He hits it this time, and that's going to be a foul. So now we have pitch number 4. Pitch number 4. It's a fastball. He hits it, and that over there is going to be over there at the right field. And that's going to be another single as Kaiki Hernandez score. It is 4-1. As you know, we didn't score in the last inning, so we might as well score in this one. It's 4-1. It's 4-0 actually. 4-0. Keep getting confused, but it's actually 4-0. Okay, so now pitch number 1. This is Ohtani at bat. Mookie Betts is in the hole, is on deck. Then Freddie Freeman is in the hole. So pitch number 1. This is going to be a ball sinker, and that's going to be ball 1. So now pitch number 2. It's a curveball. He hits it, and that's going to be over there as that's going to be a double right there as Tommy Edmonds scores. That's going to be 5-0. Well, at least he got something other than getting an out. That's interesting to see. Now it's Mookie Betts. It's his turn to bat, as you know. Ohtani got a double. That's something good right there. That's the thing I wanted to see. I want to see more of Ohtani home run, but I could take the double. I could take the double. I don't care. It's just like, at least he doesn't get out, then I'm happy. But anyway, it's a mound visit for the Mets again. I don't know. They're at the 3rd pitcher, and we're still at our 1st. We had to switch our pitcher until the top of the 5th. Could be the top of the 5th if we're going to switch our pitcher soon. As for them, they might going to switch it again. Okay, so now pitch number 1. It's a curveball, and that's going to be called for a strike. Mookie Betts is at bat. Freddie Freeman is on deck. Then in the hole is Tio Hernandez. As we're 5-0 right now. Pitch number 2. It's a slider. He hits it. Ground ball to 3rd, and he throws it from Vientos to Pete Alonso, and that's going to be 2 outs. So now Freeman is at bat. And Tio Hernandez, he's in the hole. He's on deck. Then Will D. Smith is in the hole. So pitch number 1. Slider a little bit off to the left, and that's going to be ball 1. As Otani's still in second because he got that double. Pitch number 2. It's a sinker. He hits it. That's going to be ground ball all the way to the third. And that's going to be single. As well as Otani scores. That is now 6-0. We are definitely doing something. 6-0, people. 6-0. Let's flip and flop and go. Up next is Tio Hernandez. We are doing this. Speaking of Otani score, this is how we're doing it. Aha! Got the towel. But now this is Tio Hernandez. He did get struck out once. And the other one he got out. So pitch number 1, it's a sinker. He hits in, it's grounded ball, and that's going to be out from the pitcher to Pete Alonso. That's going to be top of the 5th. Top of the 5th is here because, 6-0. How are we doing this? Just asking a friend, how are we doing this? Now we're in commercial break, cause I don't know how we're doing this, but like it's something. It's something real smooth, as you know. Oh yeah, we're at the top of the 5th now. It's just like, I think we might gonna switch our pitcher unless we wanted to go with Flaherty, but like someone else might have to take his spot because like Winker, he is at bat. Then Jose Iglesias, he's on deck. Then in the hole is Taylor. Then after Taylor is Alvarez. Then go back to Lindor. Oh, Jesse Winker is on back. So it's Jesse Winker. He's at bat. And first pitch, it's a fastball, and that's going to be called for a strike. So now it's the second pitch. Second pitch, knuckle curve. He hits it this time, and that's going to be a foul. As just like I hit the freaking pop filter, that's going to be a foul. So now we're at the third pitch. Third pitch, he hits it, and a slider. He hits it, and a sharp directly to the right field, and that's going to be called for a single. So now this is going to be Jose Iglesias. He's at bat. On deck is Tyrone Taylor. Then Alvarez is in the hole. So pitch number 1, it's a slider. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now we're at pitch number 2. As we have to keep an eye on Winker. So now pitch number 2, knuckle curve. And that's going to be a swing strike right there. So now one more strike, he'll be struck out. Pitch number 3, it's a fastball. He hits in, that's going to be called for a foul. So now we're pitch number 4. One more strike, he'll be out. Pitch number 4. It's a knuckle curve, and that's going to be hit to the dirt. So now we're at pitch number 5. Okay, so pitch number 5 is coming. We just keep checking on. Pitch number 5, it's a slider, and that's going to be hit to the dirt again. Oh, come on. You had some hot pitches in the first 3, and now you're hitting to the dirt. That's a slider, too. So now pitch number 6. Please don't hit to the fucking dirt again. Pitch number 6. He hits it. And that's going to be a single from a knuckle curve. Oh, wait, that's going to be, and that's going to be out. As, whatchamacallit. It's a single, and that's going to be out. Yeah, that's going to be out as well as the guys on, Iglesias on first. Yeah, that was, yep, we got Winker out, actually. I forgot who got out. And that was Winker got out. Okay, so this is Tyrone Taylor. So pitch number 1. It's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be fly out to the right field, and that is out by Mookie Betts. So that's 2 outs. I forgot that 1 out, but like, so now this is Alvarez. He got struck out. So pitch number 1, it's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be sharp to center field, and that's going to be out as Kike Hernandez got it. 3 outs, boys. Bottom of the 5th is coming. I would love to see this because, you know, now Will D. Smith, he's at bat. Max Muncy is on deck. Then in the hole is Kike Hernandez, the guy who caught that ball from Francisco Alvarez. We are actually doing this, boys. We are actually doing this. As you know, we're at the bottom of the 5th. This is amazing. The Lone Mets is becoming eternal again, once again. You think Grimace is going to save the Mets? Well, guess who's going to save the Dodgers? It's Rennell. But speaking of Renell, we gotta do this 10-second countdown, shall we? As Squishmallow, you're in duty. You're in duty, Squishmallow. As you know, I gotta move you right here to the camera, and I'll be right back. Just need to refill my drink.
Culture is actually damn good. I'm calling both games.
All in my ass.
Okay, I am back. As you know, we actually mentioned that we are at the bottom of the 5th. So now, it is Wildy Smith's turn after these damn commercials. We're actually at these commercials now. So now, pitch number 1, it's a charge up, and that's going to be called for a ball. Okay, so now we're at pitch number 2. That's going to be a sinker, and that's going to be a swing strike. So now it is pitch number 3. Now we're at pitch number 3, which pitch number 3 is a charge up, and that's going to be called for a ball. So 2 ball and 1 strike. Now pitch number 4 is here. That's going to be a fastball, and that's going to be called for a swing strike. As now for Will D. Smith to call a timeout, just to fix his batting a little bit. So pitch number 5 is a sinker, and that almost hit to the dirt, and that's going to be called for ball 5. Way lower than it usually done it, but regardless, is now pitch number 6. Pitch number 6 is a sinker, a little bit off to the right, and that's going to be a walk for Will D. Smith, as we're still up by 6. It's still 6-0. We have momentum to do it. It's okay. We're still up. No need to rush. Don't need to rush. We're still up. Pitch number 1. This is Max Muncy at bat. Then Kike Hernandez is in the hole on deck. Then in the hole is Gavin Lux. So pitch number 1 is a sinker, and that's gonna be a ball. It's okay, Muncy. It's okay. You got. Okay, so pitch number 2 is a sinker. He hits in. That's gonna be a foul. Deep to foul territory right there. And the third baseman tried to caught it, but it's gonna be in the audience. So Muncy, it's okay, buddy. You're still up by 6. Don't need to have a rush to hit a home run yet. If we do, I'll definitely wave the towel if we hit a home run. Y'all actually hit a home run this entire game or no? So now pitch number 3. That's going to be a fastball, a little bit way off to the top a little bit, and that's going to be ball 3. So now pitch number 4. You actually hit a home run? I don't know we actually hit. Pitch number 4, that's going to be a sinker, and that's going to be a foul.
Hey, you.
So now pitch number 5.
Kill the ball.
Pitch number 5, that's going to be a sinker. He hits in, that's going to be another foul. Okay, so now we're at pitch number 6. I'm just checking if we actually hit a home run because I don't think anyone hit a home run. It's just all the scores are coming from like singles and doubles. Pitch number 6, that's going to be a slider, and that's going to be a little bit off to the left. And that's going to be ball 3. 3 ball, 2 strikes, and Will D. Smith is on first. Okay, so pitch number 7.
What was that, fairy boy?
So pitch number 7, pitch number 7, that's gonna be a sinker. This time he hits it, and it's gonna be fly out to right field, and that's gonna be out. So that's gonna be 1 out. As Kike Hernandez is now on bat. Will D. Smith is still on first. However, so now it is Kike Hernandez at bat. Gavin Lux is on deck. Then in the hole is Tommy Edman. First pitch is a charge up, and that's gonna be called for a strike. So now we're in the second pitch. So second pitch right here. This is good. Second pitch, charge up, and that's gonna be called for a ball. A little bit lower to the from the box, but now it is now we're in the third pitch. They're trying to keep an eye on Will D. Smith just in case he tries to steal second, but I don't think that's gonna be happening. So he's still gonna be on first until. Okay, so third pitch is a sinker, and that's gonna be another ball. A little bit off on the right, to be fair. So now we're in the fourth pitch. Fourth pitch, that's gonna be a charge up. He hits it this time, and that's gonna be a foul. You know, Will D. Smith trying to take second. Well, trying to steal second, but no. Okay, so pitch number 5. Pitch number 5 is a sinker, and that's going to be way off to the left. Almost try to hit him. So that's going to be ball 3. One more ball, he'll probably be walking. My biggest guess that he should be walking. So pitch number 6 is a curveball, and that's gonna be a oh god, it's a swing strike. He got struck out. So yeah, that's gonna be a struck out. So now that's 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th still. They're trying to rush it, even though you're up by 6. Don't try to rush it too much, boys. You got this. So now this is Gavin Lux at bat. On deck is Edman, and in the hole is Otani. So first pitch, it's a sinker, and that's gonna be out. Gavin Lux got out by the shortstopper. Those are the first baseman. Oh, from Francisco Lindor to Pete Alonso. So now we're in the top of the 6th. Yeah, we're in the top of the 6th already, so We're still up 6-0. I mean, they're trying to rush it way too much. Don't rush it way too much when you try to do something on bat. You gotta make sure you have some time to, do that instead. Sorry, I have to have the drink. Still put 4 people voted. So for bat, okay, so Lindor is at bat. Then Vientos, he's on deck. Then in the hole is Nemo. Or Mark Vientos. Then Nemo is Brandon Nemo. What this team needs to do something is try not to be try not to be anything too harsh. Just calm it down. I know we're up, but seriously, calm it down. Top of the 6s here after all these damn commercials. Okay, so Lindor's at bat. So pitch number 1, it's a knuckle curve, and that's gonna be called for a ball. It's way off to the right. Oh, way off to the left actually. So now we're in the second pitch. Second pitch is a fastball, and this time it's called for a strike. There you go. So now we're in the third pitch. Pitch number 3. It's a knuckle curve. He hits it this time, and that's going to be a foul. So technically it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6s here. We need to get something to get these boys out. So now it's a batter timeout by Lindor. Francisco Lindor, and that's what I've been seeing. Pitch number 4, it's a fastball, and that's gonna he hits, and that's gonna be another foul. So now we're at pitch number 5. Pitch number 5 is a fastball. And that's going to be a swing strike. He is struck out. There you go. 1 out. We need 2 more so we can get to the bottom of the 6th. There you go. Oh, Flaherty. Get him out of here. Don't want him to score. Get him out of here, boys. Okay, so now this is Mark Vientos at bat. So first pitch is a fastball. He hits it and it flies to the right field. And there you go. Out by Mookie Betts. There you go. That's 2 outs already. 1 more. Bottom of the 6th. You're actually doing this. We're technically doing this because this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're playing as a team. As a team. So now this is Memo's turn. Nemo turn. So pitch number 1, it is a fastball, and that's gonna be ball 1, a little bit off to the left. As of sorry about this again, people. So pitch number 2, that's gonna be a fastball again, and that's gonna be ball 2. So okay, so pitch number 3, it's a slider, and that's gonna be a swing strike. So 2 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. And we still not yet have them score yet. We're still up by 6, which is okay. Pitch number 4, it's a fastball. He hits it. That's going to be fly out to the left field, and Tio Hernandez caught it. 3 outs off of the foul territory. They still not have score yet. That's how we've been doing this all night long, people. Now we're at the bottom of the 6th. On the 6th, we got like 3.5 more innings to go. Well, 3.5 because we had to deal with the bottom of the 6th first. Then the other innings. It is still 6-0. This is outright just me just sitting there and be happy as Mr. 5 Points is too busy. Technically, I'm like, this series, game 1, I'm just saying here, being happy. As for Mr. 5 Points, he's just sitting here being sad. So now, this is a pitching substitution as Danny Young is replacing David Peterson. So now, it's Tommy Edman, he's at bat. And after Tommy Edman, Ohtani is on deck. Then Mookie Betts, he's in the hole. I feel like no one scored a home run yet, but that's okay. That's okay, because most of our runs are technically singles and doubles. People had singles and doubles. So now we're at pitch number 1. You're gonna check on that Sunday night game. Jesus Christ, it's still 7-0, and no one even scored. And we're gonna be here all night, aren't we, people? Okay, so we're still waiting for this game. We're still waiting. Okay, so we're still waiting. It's just like it's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming. We're still waiting for the first pitch of this game. Of So first pitch is a sinker, and that's going to be called for a strike. So second pitch, that's a sweeper, and that's going to be called for a ball. Almost hit his foot. Well, his lower leg. Kinda. So pitch number 3, this is a sinker, and that's way off to the right, and that's going to be ball 2. So 2 ball, 1 strike. So pitch number 4, pitch number 4 is a sinker. He hits it, grounded, and that's going to be out from the shorts from Lindor to Alonso. It was grounded to Lindor, frozen to Alonso, and that's going to be out. So now this is Ohtani at bat. Mookie Betts is on deck. Then in the hole is Freddie Freeman. So pitch number 1, that's a sinker, and he hits, and that's going to be a foul. Pitch number 2. It's a sinker, and he hits, and that's going to be a ball. Almost trying to hit the dirt. So now pitch number 3. It's a sweeper, and that's going to be called for a strike. So 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 ball. Now the batter, now Ohtani calls timeout. Gotta fix something, Ohtani. Pitch number 4 is a sweeper, and that's gonna be called for a ball. A little bit off to the bottom left. So now pitch number 5. Only 5 people voted. So pitch number 5. It's sinker. He hits it this time sharply up to the center field, and that's gonna be another out. Tyrone Taylor caught it. So now we are at Mookie Betts at bat. Then on deck is Freddie Freeman. Then Tio Hernandez is in the hole. So pitch number 1 is a sweeper, and that's going to be called for a strike. And pitch number 2 is going to be a sinker. He hits it this time, and this time it's actually grounded to the second baseman and from Iglesias to Alonso, and that's going to be out. So now this is going to be top of the 7th. Well, we got like 3 more innings of this game. So now we're in the top of the 7th. As, that happened. Oh, we're still up. We're kind of rushing. That's the problem. We're kind of rushing even though we're up. Don't try to rush too much because you're trying to be up. You gotta slow down the pace a little bit. Try to slow down the pace. Don't try to rush it too much. Okay, so now pitching Now we got a substitution. We're now on the top of the 7th. As Andy Page is technically replacing for. Andy Page is technically replacing for, you know. Okay, so switching. Kike Hernandez is now going to second base. As you know. I think Andy Page should definitely be replacing for. I don't think Andy. Maybe he might be replacing for, you know, Freddie Freeman. As we still hadn't replaced our pitcher yet. Which is quite surprising because he's been surviving for the 7th inning. For the first 7 innings. Okay, so now Kevin Carmen, he's replacing for, you know. He's replacing for Gavin Lux. So now pitch number 1, this is Pete Alonso at bat. Marte, he's on deck, then Winker is in the hole. So pitch number 1, knuckle curve, and he hits, and that's gonna be a foul. So pitch number 2. Pitch number 2 is coming. I'll be right back. So pitch number 2, it's a fastball, and that's gonna be ball 2, ball 1, and almost hit to the home plate. So now pitch number 3. Sorry about all that shenanigan, but pitch number 3, that's gonna be a fastball, and that's gonna be another ball. So now pitch number 4, that's gonna be a fastball again. And that's nearly to the same spot as pitch number 3. Okay, so now trying to get a little bit of momentum going. So now pitch number 5. That's a knuckle curve this time. This time he hits it and it grounded, and it's grounded to Tommy Edman. Throws it to Freddie Freeman, and that's gonna be out. There you go. 1 out right there. There we go. There we go. So now it is Marte is at bat. As you know. So now pitch number 1. This is a fastball. He hits in, that's gonna be a foul. God, this game is going way too fast. So now pitch number 2. That's gonna be a fastball. And that's going to be called for a strike. This game is going way too fast than I thought it was going to be doing. So now we're at pitch number 3. So pitch number 3, a knuckle curve. And he hits in, that's going to be foul. So that's 2 strikes and 1 out. So now pitch number 4. This is going to be a fastball, a little bit lower at the bottom right. That's gonna be ball 1. So now it's pitch number 5. Pitch number 5. It's a knuckle curve. And that's going to be another ball. And that's going to be over there at the right there at the nearly to the dirt. So now pitch number 6. This is going to be a fastball. He hits it sharply to center field and is out by Kiermaier. And that's going to be 2 outs. Keep the momentum going. Outfield, do not let anyone score. That's our main goal. We're not trying to let anyone score because this is what we wanted to do. It is still 6-0. No one tried to score for the Mets because, you know, and we still have the same pitcher all night long. He's trying to get all these people out as soon as possible. And now it's Winker at bat. So pitch number 1. This is going to be a fastball. He hits it. And that's going to be out over there to the left field. And Tio Hernandez caught it. So that's going to be 3 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Still no one scores for the Mets. Okay, so now we're at the bottom of the 7th. We are still doing something. I know we're up by 6, however, but Freddie Freeman, he's at bat. Then on deck is Tio Hernandez. Then Will D. Smith, he's in the hole. Then, sorry about all that jazz over there, but I think we could get another run, maybe, but this is gonna be a little bit complicated if we're gonna get another run. So this gonna be a little bit difficult. So, you know. By the way, Mets, since you got Grimace ready, I got the ultimate prize that what the Dodgers have. We have this. This is basically our version of Grimace. It's this. This is our Grimace right here. Technically, she's not purple because she doesn't have a purple shirt on, but this is our Grimace. It's Renell. Renell is our Grimace. Ha 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 ha. Oh boy. Just a little bit more of a yeah, just a little bit of a troll. I am clipping that as well, so someone needs to clip that one. I'm clipping that one myself. Okay, so now Freddie Freeman's at bat. At least some dumbass on Kick don't be funny by putting a stupid Discord on my chat. The Discord name on it on my chat again. So now Freddie Freeman's at bat. We're still waiting. I don't know if they're gonna replace another pitcher, but like we're onto something. I just wanted to be that type of guy. I already clipped it on Twitch. that's you think that's gonna be hilarious? I think I clipped it already. I think I clipped the segment. Oh god, I clipped this segment. So now we are at whatchamacallit. Let's see. We're still waiting on the bottom of the 7th, people. It's just like it's taking so long. I don't know, it's the commercial. Okay, so pitch number 1. That's gonna be a sinker, and that's gonna be a ball nearly into the dirt. Okay, so now pitch number 2. Right now we are pitch number 2. This is another sinker, and he hits it this time, and that's gonna be grounded all the way to from the pitcher, and he throws it to Pete Alonso, and that's gonna be out. Okay, so now it's 1 out. And now this is Tio Hernandez. Tio Scar. But I call him Tio. Just get rid of the Scar. Just call him Tio. So now it's Tio Hernandez at bat. Then on deck is Will Smith. Will D. Smith. Then Max Muncy is in the hole. So pitch number 1. That's a ball. That's a slider, and that's gonna be a ball. Almost hit his fucking knees. Motherfucker trying to injure someone with the baseball. So now pitch number 2. This is a sinker, and that is gonna be called for a strike. I mean, the first pitch was a sweeper, not a slider. Pitch number 3. This is a sweeper, and that's a little bit way off to the right side. So that's gonna be ball 2. This game is going so fast. It's like, holy shit, we've only been streaming for like nearly 2.5 minutes. 2.5 hours. Pitch number 4. This is a sweeper, and that's a little bit off to the left side, so that's gonna be ball 3. One more ball, he's gonna be walking. Pitch number 5. That's a sinker, a little bit off to the top, and now he's gonna be walking. As now Tio Hernandez is at first. So now this is gonna be Wildy Smith at bat. Then Max Muncy, he's on deck. Then Kike Hernandez, he's in the hole. And after Kike Hernandez is Camriel, because of replacing Gavin Lux. Then Tommy Edman. So now we're in the mound visit again for the Mets, as they got the man walk. They got Tio walk. So, oh my god. Oh god, this is gonna be so fun. Like, we only have like, we're still up by 6. Dude, we have like 2.5 innings yet. We only have like 2.5 innings left of this game. 2.5 innings until this game ends. Okay, after this mound visit ending, I gotta reheat my freaking stuff that I ordered earlier today. So I'm gonna say my drink. I could use my water bottle if I wanted to drink, but Jesus Christ, it's only 7:24. How often does this game end? We're just waiting until this game ends. Okay, this mountain visit is taking so long until what the hell are we doing with this mountain visit? Okay, so now we're right here. It's Wildy Smith. We got one out. Well, it's still one out. So keep the momentum going. So pitch number 1, it's a fastball, and that's gonna be a swing strike, unfortunately. So now we are at pitch number 2. It's a sweeper. And that's going to be a little bit off to the right side, and that's going to be ball 2. Ball 1. So pitch number 3. It's a sinker. And he hits, and that's going to be a foul. Okay, so now we're at pitch number 4. As you know. Pitch number 4. Okay, they're trying to look at the first baseman just in case he wants to steal. And who's in first baseman? That's Theo Hernandez. So now we're at pitch number 4. As you know. Are we still waiting? Pitch number 4 is a slider, and that's gonna be called for a ball. A little bit off on the left side. So now we're at pitch number 5. Pitch number 5 is a sinker, and oh god, he swung. He got struck out, isn't he? Oh my god, he got struck out. So now that's 2 outs, and Theo Hernandez is still in first. So now this is Max Muncy at bat. Then on deck is Kaiki Hernandez. Then Camarel. Murray. Okay. Kymar is in the hole. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that guy's last name. The guy who replaced Gavin Lux. So pitch number 1 is a charge up, and that's going to be called for ball 1. So now it's pitch number 2. It's a fastball, and a little bit off to the left side. That's going to be ball 2. 2 more, then Max Muncy is going to be walking. I don't think that's going to be happening. Pitch number 3. It's a sinker. He hits it, and yeah, it's going to be over there at the left side of the field, and that's going to be out. There's Brandon Nemo. As Brandon Nemo just caught it. Whoop, that's the top of the 8th. We are 2 more innings until this game fucking ends. This game fucking ends. Oh boy. Still 6-0 as 60% of these fuckers picked the fucking Mets. They are metting this game. Yes, the 60% is fucking wrong. Okay. Oh, the Giants-Bengals game is becoming a 3-point game on Sunday night. When the hell is a 3-point game? I thought it was going to be 7-0. Let me check. No, not the NBA. There we go. Oh, it's 10-7. Giants did score a touchdown. So it's now 3rd and 1 for the Giants at Cincy's 46. Where they run the ball to get the first down. Well, the Giants get the first down if they try to run the ball, actually. Yes, and this is a pitching change. Daniel Hudson is replacing Flaherty, Jake Flaherty. So now this is Jose Iglesias at bat. Then on deck is Tyrone Taylor. Then Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez. He's in the hole.
What the heck?
So now we're in the top of the 8th. As you know. We change our pitcher right now. Since we used the same pitcher for the first 7 innings, which is, I don't know. That's I don't know. Dominating all game long. That's what we've been doing right now. We'd be dominating all game long. It's still 6-0 because we hadn't scored since the 4th inning, and that's 3. And that's 3 people score.
It's only been 2 hours.
We've been streaming for 2.5 hours and this game's almost over.
It is silly.
Because of we keep getting these people out. Oh God, we are shutting them out.
You know who I am today? I'm her.
It's kind of like we score a touchdown, but we missed the extra point. Or failed a 2-point conversion. Times of football terms. Okay, so it's now 2nd and 1. Balls at the Cincy 36 for the Giants. As you know, they are utilizing something, calling the run game by Daniel Jones. So first pitch, it's a fastball, and that's gonna be called for a strike. As you know, I forgot. Third baseman is now. Oh, they actually switched something. So pitch number 2, that is gonna be a slider, and that's gonna be called for a ball.
Whisk of rain and pay to win. What?
So pitch number 3. Pitch number 3, it's a slider, and that's gonna be called for a ball. So that's ball 2. A little bit off to the top left.
No.
So now it's now pitch number 4. So we get 2 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 4.
No.
That's a fastball. A little bit off to the top, and that's gonna be ball 3.
No.
So now, okay, so now the 1st and 10 for the Giants at Cincy's 33. So pitch number 5, that's a fastball, and this time it's a swing strike. So 3 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 more strike, he's out. Or 1 more ball, he's gonna be walking. Pitch number 6, it's a fastball. He hits it this time, and that's gonna be called for a foul. Okay, so now it's 2nd and 5. Balls at the Cincy 28 for the Giants. They're moving the football, however. Other than the football. Pitch number 7. That is gonna be a slider, and that's gonna be a walk. It was a little bit off to the top. So now this is Tyrone Taylor. That's at bat. Then Alvarez, he's on deck. Then Lindor is in the hole. Okay, so now first pitch for this. Okay, so first pitch. Okay, so the mound visit. Okay, we're way on the first pitch, but now it's the mound visit. So now it is 3rd and 5. Ball is at the Cincy 28 for the Giants, as there's a Sunday night game going on. As while we're in the middle of a mound visit. We're still in the mound visit still. Okay, so pitch number 1, no longer the mound visit. There's a fastball. He hits it, and that's going to be flied out, and that's going to be out. Lined out to the shortstopper, Tommy Edman. Lines up to Tommy Edman. So now it's 1 out.
I'm gonna go bonkers. I'm gonna go
So now it's McNeil at bat, and not. Oh, it's McNeil at bat instead of Chris Taylor or Tyrone Taylor. So now this is Alvarez. So first pitch, there's a slider, and that's gonna be called for a foul. So second pitch, that's the slider. He hits it, and that's gonna be a single. It drives straight to center field, and oh my God, it's a single. Oh boy! First, we got a guy on first, and we got a guy on second. That's not good. So now this is Lindor at bat. Then on deck is Mark Vientos. Then okay, so now first pitch, it's a slider, and that's gonna be called for a strike. So now we're at the second pitch. Okay, so now we're at the second pitch ready. Second pitch, this is a fastball. Hits in, that's gonna be a foul as he hits it. So now we're at the third pitch. Okay, so pitch number 3. That is a fastball, and that's gonna be way off to the top left. And that's gonna be ball 1. You gotta keep it lower, get to the box instead of just throwing over it. So now this is gonna be pitch number 4 if he keeps doing that. Pitch number 4, it's a fastball, and he hits it, and that's gonna be called for a foul. That's gonna be a foul. Okay, so we're at 2 strikes, 1 ball, 1 out. A guy on first and a guy on second. Pitch number 5, it's a slider, and he hits it to the dirt. So that's gonna be ball 2. So now pitch number 6 is here. Pitch number 6, it's a fastball. He hits it, and that's gonna be out. Flies it out to the center field, throws it, and that's gonna be 2 outs. I think it's 2. Yeah, lines out the center field. That's 2 outs. By Kevin Kimmer. Don't know how to say this guy. Well, we call him Kevin. Just by Kevin right there. So now this is Vientos. He's at bat. Then on deck is Mimo and Alonso and Pete Alonso. He is in the hole. So pitch number 1. This is a slider, and that's gonna be called for a foul. Oh, he hits it, and that's gonna be a foul. Okay, so now since he got the ball, as you know, Greg Joseph missed a 47-yard field goal.
Not even that.
So now pitch number 2. The pitch number 2 is on its way.
Oh, she seepers.
Okay, so pitch number 2. It's a slider, and that's gonna consider to be ball 1. A little bit off to the bottom right. So now we're at pitch number 3.
Chad, I'm gonna go insane.
Yeah, it's a little bit off in the bottom right. So now pitch number 3. It's a slider, and this time it's called for a strike.
No.
Okay, so 1 more out. It's now the batter. Now Mark Vientos. He calls timeout. Okay, so now we're at pitch number 4. So pitch number 4. It's another slider, and that's gonna be a swing strike, and that's gonna be out. He got struck out. Bottom of the 8th. Let's flip and flop and go. We are doing this because this is what this team is doing. The Mets are meeting themselves. LOL Mets reign supreme. Meet the LOL Mets. You think Grimace is gonna save you? Well, Renell is gonna save the Dodgers.
Chad, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go stupid. I'm gonna go insane. Because I am El Stupid. Because I
Okay, so Kike Hernandez, he's at bat. As you know.
Not having it today.
Okay, so batting. Okay, Harrison Wagner is now gonna be replacing Jeff McNeil at batting at 8. So
No, I have
and playing center field. So now it is Kike Hernandez at bat. Then Kevin is on deck. Then in the hole is Tommy Edmonds.
Disappointed in me.
So now
Because
we're
the
right
guest
here.
speaker told me that I wasn't paying attention, told her I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't care.
Okay, so now we're still waiting, as you know, Kike Hernandez is at bat. So we're still on commercial break, people. We're still on commercial break. It's just like, you know, it's still coming. It's just like we got 1.5 more inning unless this game is over. Okay, so come on, Kike. If you could get this home run, we'll be up by 7. So pitch number 1, that's a charge up, and that's gonna be considered to be ball 1. A little bit lower right there. So now we're at pitch number 2. So pitch number 2 is a sinker, and that's gonna be called for a strike. So now pitch number 3, that's another sinker. This time he hits it. It goes straight drive to center field, and he got the single. He got the single, people. He got the single because that's what Kike wants to do. Other trying to get, you know. So now this is gonna be Kevin at bat. Then on deck is Tommy Edmonds. Then in the hole is Otani. So now we're actually still waiting.
I'm just, you know, a little mildly annoyed. I'll be fine.
So pitch number 1, that's a fastball, and that's a little bit off on the top left. So now we're at pitch number 2.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So pitch number 2 is a fastball, and this time is a swing strike. So now we're at pitch number 3 for Kevin.
I do not wish to
Pitch number 3, another fastball again, and that's gonna be another swing strike. So now we're at pitch number 4. Damn, we only been streaming for like nearly 3 hours of this crap. How fast is this game? Or is it the Mets that doesn't know the score? Pitch number 4. It's another fastball. And that's going to be hitting over there, and that's going to be a foul. I think it's at the right side. Okay, so pitch number 5 is a charge up. And that's going to be way off to the left side. That's going to be ball 2. Okay, so now here comes pitch number 6. And that's another charge up. And that's going to be hit to the dirt. Matter of fact, it hit to the home plate instead of the dirt. So now we're at pitch number 7. So pitch number 7. This the fastball. This time he hits it. And that's going to be over there. And he gets the single from... He got the single from, you know, the left side of the field. Okay, so yeah, Keiki's on second, as you know. Oh, it's another throwing error by the freaking Mets. So now it is Tommy Edman. He's at bat this time. So now pitch number 1. Pitch number 1. This is a fastball, and that's gonna be... He hits and that's going to be a foul. Foul bunt. So now it's pitch number 2. Technically, we got 2 throwing errors from that, from having Kevin to be on first. Pitch number 2. It's a fastball, and this is going to be a swing strike. So now pitch number 3. This is going to be a fastball. He hits it this time, and that's going to be a foul. So now we're at pitch number 4. It's a fastball. And that's going to be way off to the top, and that's going to be ball 1. So 2 strikes, 1 ball, and no outs. So pitch number 5, that's another fastball, and that's going to be a little bit off to the top left, and that's going to be 2 balls. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first and runner on second. Dodgers are still dominating this game. So pitch number 6 is a changeup. This time he hits it, and that's going to be a line all the way to the center field, and that's going to be out. Okay, so now it's now 1 out. The Otani's at bat. There's now the mound. Now they're doing the mound visit. If he hits a home run, this is gonna be 9-0. Just saying. I don't know when he's gonna hit a home run, but if he does, I will be waving that towel. Okay, we saw that mountain visit. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the new pitcher. His name is Buto. So pitch number 1. That's gonna be a sinker, and that's gonna be a ball. Okay, so now it's pitch number 2. It's a charge up, and that's gonna be another ball. So now we're at pitch number 3. Pitch number 3, it's a sweeper, and he actually hit to the dirt. So that's 3 pitch. Now that's 3 ball already. Are you trying to let Ohtani walk? Oh God, he wants Ohtani to walk, isn't he? So pitch number 4, it's a sinker, and that's going to be way off to the left. And Ohtani is now walking. Oh God. Now it's Mookie Betts that bad. Mookie Betts is that bad. Then Chris Taylor Chris Taylor, he's on deck as Mookie Betts is that bad. Then Tio Hernandez is in the hole. Chris Taylor is technically replacing Freddie Freeman. It's because of Freddie Freeman's ankle. It's kind of spraining a little bit, but like. So pitch number 1. That's going to be a fastball, and that's going to be called for a foul. So now pitch number 2 is here. It's a charge up, and that's going to be called for a ball. So now we're at pitch number 3. Sorry, I keep touching my hair. Pitch number 3. Pitch number 3. This is a sinker, and that's gonna be called for a ball. Another ball way off to the top. So now this is gonna be pitch number 4. Are you gonna see? It's already bases loaded. Pitch number 4. This is a slider. This time he hits it, and oh my goodness, kiss it goodbye as he hits it for I think it's a double. I think he got a double out of it. Yep, he has a double. And that is gonna be, yeah, it's a double. I think that's gonna be 8-0. Oh, 9-0 actually. It's 9-0 now, boy. It is 9-0 in this game. We only have 1 out, and we are definitely dominating this. Oh yes, dominate this. Dominate this. Yes, Lucky Betts. So now, it's Chris Taylor is at bat. Then Tio Hernandez, he's on deck. Then Will D. Smith, he's in the hole. So this is 9-0. So pitch number 1 is a fastball way up to the top, and that's going to be called for ball 1. Pitch number 2, it's a fastball, and it's a little bit off to the top, and that's going to be another ball. We're at 9-0. This is so much. So pitch number 3, it's a fastball again, and this one's called for a strike. Oh yes, pitch number 4. This is gonna be a fastball once again, and this one's gonna be another ball way off to the top. We are literally dominating this game all night long. So now pitch number 5. It's 3 ball. You're gonna make him walk or something? Because Mookie Betts is at second. And he might gotta be at first. It'll be funny if we get a grand slam. Okay, so pitch number 5. Pitch number 5, this is a fastball. He hits it, and that's gonna be grounded to third from the third baseman, and that's gonna be out. So that's 2 outs. From Mark Vientos to Pete Alonso, he throw it. So now, this is Tio Hernandez at bat. Then on deck is Will D. Smith, and Max Muncy is in the hole. So first pitch is a sweeper, and that's going to be a ball. Almost hit him. So now this is the second pitch. Second pitch is here, and it's a sinker, and that almost gave him. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now we're at the third pitch. Third pitch. It's a sinker. A little bit off to the left. And that's going to be called for ball 2. So pitch number 4. That's going to be another sinker. And that's going to be another ball. That's going to be ball 3. Are you seriously trying to make this man walk? Why are you doing that? Mookie Betts is at third. So now pitch number 5. This is going to be a sinker. And that's going to be, he hits and that's going to be a foul. So now we're at pitch number 6. Okay, so pitch number 6, that's a slider, and he got struck out. That's going to be the top of the 9th now, as we are up by 9. Oh boy, this is amazing to look at. Blowing the Mets out. They think they have Grimace? Well, we have Rennell. Really, but he's getting blessed by her. This is gonna be fun. I could see the bald man being salty as fuck. Sorry, 5 points, but not today. And maybe not tomorrow as well. I don't know why I've been waving. It's only one game. That's just me. I just want to be too much of hilarious to look at. Okay, so now pitching change. Ben Kasparis is now replacing Daniel Hudson. I mean, we're on the top of the 9th. I mean, it's still 9-0. No one scores for the Mets. How many hits do they have? Like 3 hits. And they have 2 errors. We have no errors. 9 hits and 9 runs. Yet they can't even get hit at the damn thing. Oh God, this is so much fun. This is so much fun to watch. Okay, so now, Andy Page is now replacing Tio Hernandez, as well as for batting. Yeah, he's replacing Tio Hernandez, by the way, people. So now this is Mimos. Mimos' turn at bat. Then on deck is Pete Alonso. Then Marte is in the hole. So, oh no, what's McCall replacing Acuna is basically replacing Mimos. So now Acuna is at bat. Then Alonso. Then Marte. Acuna, then Pete Alonso, then Marte. Okay, so now first pitch is coming after, commercials again. I hate commercials, but like, you gotta deal with commercials these days, which I don't like. So pitch number 1, it's a fastball, and a little bit off to the top, that's going to be ball 1. Okay, so pitch number 2, it's a slider, and that's going to be called for a strike. So now we're at pitch number 3. It's a slider again. This time he hits it. And it's going to be pop up to the second baseman, to Chris Taylor. And that's going to be out. So 1 out. 2 more to go before this, I don't know, could be the game ending. The game could end at this one. And this is Pete Alonso at bat. And after Pete Alonso, so pitch number 1, it's a curveball, and he hits, and that's gonna be a foul. So now we're at pitch number 2. Pitch number 2, this is going to be a fastball, a little bit off to the top left, and that's going to be called for a ball. Okay, so now pitch number 3, it's a slider. He hits it, and that's going to be popped out. Over there to Tommy Edman. 1 more out, and this is Marte at bat. On deck is Winker. Then in the hole is Iglesias. Jose Iglesias. So now pitch number 1, it's a fastball, and that's going to be called for ball 1. A little bit off on the top. So now it's going to be pitch number 2. Pitch number 2. It's another fastball. This time he hits it, and that's going to be called for a foul. Pitch number 3. It's a slider. He hits it, and that's going to be a foul once again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So pitch number 3, pitch number 4, that's gonna be a slider, and that's gonna be called for a ball, almost hit to the dirt. So now we're at pitch number 5. Pitch number 5, it's a fastball. He hits it again, and that's gonna be a foul. So now we're at pitch number 6. Pitch number 6. It's a pitch number 6. It's a fastball, and that's a swing strike, and he's out. There you go. He's out. And I'm pretty sure that might be the end of the game. That might be the end of the game right there. If it's right there. Oh, baby, 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 baby. We got 8 people voted. And they are picking the Dodgers winning this. I think they won. I think it's the end of the game. Dodgers beat the Mets 9-0. That's what we actually wanted to see because this is just so much of that. I will definitely see Mr. 5 Points Vid's reaction on how the Mets lose to my Dodgers. It is such an irony. Such an irony, bald man. You thought the Grimace would definitely save the Mets. But instead, this might save the Dodgers right there, people. Oh, this is amazing to look at. But unfortunately, I will not stream Game 2 because I got class. But I'll definitely stream Game 3 on Wednesday. So, I'll see you guys later for Game 3. Bye!